Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the GWE100, the Tier 10 German SPG. This one's located on the eastbourne of Sand River, and it's under the command of randyxx777 of the War Clan. Now, we haven't seen him in a while, but he's still been busy. Game on! Well, as you may know, we've got a new phenomenon in the game. I think a lot of players are now starting to find out about it, is that there are certain enemy tankers out there trying to blind shot enemy Arty out of the game without actually seeing where they are. In this game, you can see 3 Arty on either team. A T92 HMC over there behind us, and ahead of us, an Object 261. It looks like Randy's going to take up position on the heights. Now that may not be a good position to be in if you're actually countering an enemy tanker who's determined to kill you. And the reason for that is that he's learned that if he can work out where the tracer comes from, he can send a shell back to the same spot and kill you with a blind shot. Even if he doesn't see you, he can still kill you so long as he can see the spot you fire from. Now, you may be able to see that spot merely from the bushes, not actually spot the vehicle, but just to be able to see the land. So the vehicles may not render, but the land would, and therefore he can still get a shot on you, even if he can't actually see you. Well, that's a very good shot at long range, because that target was moving fairly quickly, the 121. Okay, he's got the 21cm howitzer because it's the only gun on this vehicle. 900 Alpha, 53mm pen, 11.4 meters on the burst radius, did 12.5 and 31 seconds of stun. It's a very effective Arty. Based on the hull of the E100 heavy tank, the tank that unfortunately never got produced in terms of mass production, but they did produce the prototype and it was an effective tank. Probably would have been better than the mouse, mainly down to the fact that, of course, it didn't take as much steel, it wasn't over-engineered, it could move about, well, it was capable, it might not have had a lot of speed, but it might have been faster than a mouse. Rounds out the 121. Another 265, and look at that! He gets wiped out by the Object 261 firing at the same position. And now we've got 2 enemy tanks sitting in the center of the riverbed, and they're both stunned at the same time. Well, we can certainly put a round in there to upset them and stun them again. I think the T92 is firing in their direction. Rounds out. Good shot. Nice, he got stun on both. He's picking up stun assist. As we know, that helps with the mastery. We lost the Centurion Action 10, but that E100's still there. And we just got spotted. Somebody on the enemy team knows we're here, and it's an EBR 105. He's only a short distance away, but it just goes to show that sometimes you can get spotted. And in fact, we just got fired at by a Manticore as well. So, yes, not very friendly for us at the moment. And just goes to show that if Max Simpson was in the game, then he might be trying to counter battery us. Okay, FB4005, he's up on the heights. Long flight time. Got some splash. And he got some assist after that as well. The FB4005 did get killed directly after that shot, so he's no longer in the game. That EBR is still alive, but he's just killed a T92. We're still aiming uprange, but we do have some teammates coming back to help. In fact, I think we're about to get, yeah. Well, the EBR just got wiped out by the Object 261, who could see him and actually took action against him. So we've taken 2 rounds, but luckily it actually was blocked by the armor. Enemy RT firing. Long flight time for that shell, long enough for us to get out of the way, but we really do need to move away from this position because they're way too close to the enemy who are coming in. Fire at 60 TP. And in fact, actually, we stunned our leopard teammate there rather than him. He did get stunned in the end, actually. And in fact, he's gone down. There's only 3 enemies left, but they've still got that Manticore in the game, and he's one of the guys who actually did fire and hit us. Okay, we get a shot. Ram's out on the spot. He hasn't moved much away. Oh! Good hit! A long range as well. Right up the other end of the map. But the nearer Manticore is the one. That was the Caro 45 going down. It's the Manticore, and he's just been taken out. And that means the end of the game, and it's a victory. I guess you could say it's a miracle that Randy survived that battle, because he did receive quite a few hits from enemy tanks, direct fire at him. He got a first-class tanker out of that game, as well as a shellproofer, blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle and surviving the battle. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8. He got a Spartan medal for blocking an enemy shot when he had less than 10% of his hit point left. And that was down to the fact that the EBR-105 fired at his tracks instead of actually at the body of the vehicle, and the tracks stopped the round. And on top of all that, he got a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by other teammates, and it was really helped by the fact that he didn't get a single kill in that game. His win rate wasn't high, 1,468, but he did pick up a lot of stun assist, and that really helped him in the game. Let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see that Randy didn't get the highest in the game. The Leopard 1 did amazing with 4,594 hit points. Second highest went to the FP215B, the British heavy tank, with 3,406. And the third highest actually went to the Caro 45T on the enemy team with 3,263 hit points of damage. We can see that Randy managed to get 1,895, which was more than the Object 261, which only got 1,048, and the T92, who only got 553. The Object 261, though, made the benefit because he actually did get kills in that game. And one of those kills was the EBR, who really didn't spot him. He was so tunnel visioned on killing Randy that he missed out on the fact there was another Arty at very close range, aiming directly at him with an 18-centimeter round, which went right through him and wiped him out. So, if we look at the number of kills, yes, we can see the high scores with the Leopard 1, the Sheridan, both got 3 kills apiece. The FP215B got 2 kills, so did the Object 261. And Randy didn't get any kills at all, but that actually helped him to get the Confederate. And when it came to base XP, he's right up at the top in 3rd place, because 993 went to the FP215B, 912 went to the Sheridan, and 866 went to Randy. Only a few players on the enemy team actually managed to get kills in that game, only 5 in total. He fired only 9 rounds, so not a huge amount, but he still managed to get a first-class tanker. He got 2 direct hits on the enemy and no penetrations at all, but he did get 11 splashes, 1,895 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters, received 3 hits from the enemy. 1 was a penetrating shot, 2 non-penetrations, and 780 hit points of damage were blocked by armor. He damaged 7 of the enemy, didn't get any kills, but he got 2,672 hit points of stun assist off 10 stuns. And if you look at the combined damage, well, you can see that in actual fact, he picked up nearly 4,500 combined. So that's why it was so effective in that game. On a free-to-play account, he actually made a loss of 24,908 credits, and that's mainly down to the consumables cost at full value, 20,000, and, well, the other was the fact that he did actually have to repair his vehicle. Most battles, Arty doesn't have to repair, because if you're clever and you actually look after where you are, keep moving about to avoid counter battery, and don't sit up high on mounts like he did there, which was a very bad move. He should have been much, much lower. He should have been in a dip down below where he was actually sighted. And then he wouldn't have been shot at, and he wouldn't have had any repair costs. He did pick up 7 bonds because this was tier 10, and he got 866 base experience points out of that one as well. So a decent battle, only a first class, but it could have been better. I suspect that he might have been able to get more damage on the enemy and better figures if only he hadn't been shot at and had to keep moving to a safe position to shoot. But yes, I think actually he did very well under the circumstances, you can say. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.